I know a guy.
Kim. How come Josh knows everybody? That's so funny. Oh my god. Why is it so cute? Hello, so if you join Patreon, I have all of these things here. Just wanted to show what I have basically. I didn't get to finish Heart Killers, but everything else I finished, so yeah. Thank you. I've also now got Anteam reactions, SB19 reactions, Bandmaid reactions. I'm gonna have different reactions on here, different things that people may want, so please let me know what you want, and you know, then it'll be on here. Okay, hello. So it's been a while. I don't know if I'll have seen any of these moments from Est and William actually, because it's been ages since I've seen them in general. Like I think actually no, the last time I would have seen them was that concert that they all had, you know, with all the like pairs, like all the main pairings. But mainly in that I was kind of looking at Joss Garwin, because that was in my Joss Garwin, like I was in my era of only looking at Joss Garwin stuff for a couple times. I was literally watching so many videos of like Joss Garwin reactions, you know what I mean? Like I was watching people react to Joss Garwin. So that's probably why you'll never see a lot of videos of me doing Joss Garwin again, because I've already seen a lot of them, because I went crazy after the first time I watched them. But anyway, no, that's not the point. The point is I also looked at Boon Prem because of what Boon was going through at that time, you know, like with his heart and everything. And he was so good. And Est and William, obviously they did that thing with Joss where they was trying to see who the top is and who the bottom is or whatever, who is the most top, and obviously Joss came up because obviously he is gigantic. But yeah, I think it was kind of interesting because you see that with GMMTV, and then you see like DMD put out a trailer about like the fact that people, you know, the bottom thing, the UK, I don't remember, but it's that series, right? That trailer, like I feel like that's so interesting. They did that and then they did that, like it's completely different separate things that they did, which is kind of funny. But I feel like some people don't care, right? I feel like some people really don't give a crap about like whether they're the bottom or the top or whatever, because a lot of people just end up putting the name they think is the top at the top anyway, you know, at the beginning. And it was interesting to me that it is William Est, right? I feel like I would say in my I feel like it's interesting, right? Because obviously it was William Est in the show, and I think that's why it ended up being William Est. But then when it comes to like real life, I feel like they're so Est William to me, but then it's also like you shouldn't be thinking about things like this. But I feel like because of the fandoms that I've been in, or not even fandoms, but like the things that I've seen throughout these years of being a BL fan, right? I feel like I've in some ways I feel like I've been corrupted by these people, because there's so many automatic things of people asking like who is the top, who is the bottom, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's so ingrained in so many people's minds because of the fact that other people started doing that. And I feel like I'm always that person that always used to say like you shouldn't care about who the bottom is or the top, and I would never answer, you know, like if it was like on an edit or anything. And now I think I just gave up at some point, I don't know, because like nobody ever learns. So I think I just gave up and I just started like writing whoever it was, you know, that it was Latte Kim or that it was like whatever. And I never actually said like that he is the top, he is the bottom, but I always just said their name, and then people just took that as what it is, right? And I feel like it's really interesting when you do that, because I feel like I don't know if this is true, but like Paw and TT, right? I feel like they got, I'm assuming they probably got a lot of hate because their name was Paw TT Paw, right? So that they had like option, so this is the thing as well. People don't seem to know that there is that thing. What's it called? Switch. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. I'm really not good at this. But like there's the switch couple, right? Where you can literally be top or bottom, like whatever it is. And I feel like that was really good for Paw and TT, because they really do feel like a switch couple. Like even just in general, like even in Duang with You, I feel like they give that vibe so much to me. And because even though you can also have like a sassy bottom, right, whatever, that is a trope that people always use, even though it's a real thing as well. You can just be a sassy person, and obviously sometimes you are the bottom or the top, it doesn't matter, right? But I feel like some people use that too much, right, as well. I don't even remember what I was talking about, y'all. I've gone on a tangent already. I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, I hate the use of like top and bottom in a lot of these circumstances, and I know that William Est, they really do give, like, I don't know what it is to me, but like, so I'm gonna say something, I mean, this is like the opposite of what I've just been talking about, the fact that I hate top and bottom, right? But I feel like Est gives me so much more of the like top vibe. So it's really interesting that they decided to go William Est, which I kind of love because of the fact that it's not a thing that usually happens, right? I feel like I love the way that William Est is just like loved for being William Est rather than wanting them to be Est and William, because I've never really seen anybody call them Est William, right? I've seen so many people call them William Est and then that's it, right? I don't know if there actually is like a thing about like Est and William being Est William rather than William Est, but like I've never seen it, right? So I don't know, please let me know. But yes, I really like that they are able to do this because it's different. Because for me, when you just look at them, right, you'd think that Est is the top, and that's just like a stereotype, right? And I find that amazing that they were able to do this, that they were able to make the fans want it to be William Est, because I'm sure that if you just looked at them once, you'd think it's the other way around, right? You'd think it's the other way around. So I am really happy about that. I am really curious to what other people think actually about this, because it's a really good topic to talk about, especially because I just feel like the bottoms and tops should not be, you know, like, because I've seen people you know, on TV and stuff. I think it was My Engineer, I'm pretty sure. But if you've ever watched that show, I wish they had a season 2, but whatever, that's a whole different thing. But they had I'm pretty sure in that show they had they had like a talk where, I'm pretty sure it was that show, but they had a talk where they were looking at like a couple at a different table, and then I don't remember who it was actually, because it's been so long, years, it's been years. Anyway, so they were sat, there was like a couple at a different table, and then they were talking about how that guy obviously has to be the top because he's taller, and I think that was when Bone and Dwan, whatever their names were, the main characters of My Engineer anyway, they were like deciding who's the top, who's the bottom, you know, at that time. That was the time when they were doing that. And anyway, they were talking about that, and then that couple, I'm pretty sure either they said it or it was a different person that said it, but like they said that it was actually the opposite way around. So the guy who was smaller was actually the top, and the guy who was like bigger, you know, in general, looks like a top, you know, looks like a top, is the actual bottom. So I feel like it's really cool when you can have things like that in a show, but then when you actually see that basically that's calling out fans, right? That's calling out people who are mislabeling people essentially, right? Because I feel like it shouldn't matter anyway, like, you know what I mean? Because also when I look at I'm sorry about all these different couples I'm adding into this, but Dow and Off-Road, right? I feel like even though their name is Dow Off-Road, right, I feel like they give such Switch vibes too. Like even like they're a real couple, right? So that you shouldn't even be talking about them like this, but they give both as the daddy, right? They both give daddy and they both give baby, right? Like in my eyes. But then Off-Road is always the one that I feel like is more domineering, if that is a good word to use. I don't know, but like, I don't know. So it really is interesting to me that it is Dow Off-Road as a ship name, right? Yeah, as a ship name, because they're a real couple. But like, yeah, I don't know. I find it really interesting with these topics because I feel like there's not enough people that talk about the fact that like you really shouldn't label a top or a bottom just as soon as like they've been put out, you know. And especially I feel like a lot of people that care about age, they don't even use age as a, because I used to think, you know, it was age. I used to think that the name, instead of top or bottom, I used to think it was age order, and then I realized it isn't, because I was like, some people are younger, and then I was like, wait, because obviously William Est, this was after I learned about the age thing, but obviously I saw William Est, I was like, You know, I was confused at first. I was thinking, why is it William? You know, why is William first? Because of the age thing. But then I was like, no, that can't be right. But anyway, it doesn't even matter, y'all. Let's get into this because I've been talking forever. I'm sure you skipped all that anyway. That was craziness. I really talked forever. I'm handsome, you're pretty. That's crazy. Yo, William is crazy. Honestly, Est is beautiful though. Like, he really is handsome, but he is like, he has a really, like, I don't know how to explain it, but he has like a sculpture type face, right? Est, to me, he has like a sculpture type face. Was he gonna cry then? And then he probably bottled that up because... Oh. Not me looking straight at home over there. Yo, those two looked exactly the same. What the heck? The ones in the front. I was like, what the hell? No, no. No. That's crazy. That's insane. He didn't turn it on, right? I think I've seen this video actually. I think I've seen this clip. He didn't turn it on. Yeah, he didn't turn it on, right? I think that's what it was. Yep. So I've seen that one. That's one of the, I think that's probably going to be the only one that I've seen in here, depending on which videos. Oh, no, I've seen this. I've seen, no, I've seen this too. Because I've seen S reaction, yeah. Yep. I remember this, freaking. Nah, bro. Why does he keep calling him that? And he seems to not like that. Is it like a teasing him, really? Is that what it is? Chubby kid! Not wrong side! Yes. So... Bitch, what are we doing today? Oh shit. He really there for no. He really not having that shit. Sass. The sassiest bitch. I live. Yo, waste though. Shit. Just kick it out. Oh shit. Of course he spoiled something. Of course he did. Yeah, sounds about right. What? What? Rare. Yo, this is craziness.
นี่แหละครับถ่ายไว้จริงๆถ่ายไว้แค่3 ดราฟต์อันนั้นคือดราฟต์ที่ดูเป็น
No idea who let him in. Shit.
แล้วก็มีบท X รปล่อยคิวหมดเอ็ก
This is hilarious.
อยู่ข้างหลังมีคนขับเรือมายืนดูด้วย ใช่งงเหมือนกันคือแบบยังไม่เรียกให้เข้ามาเลยจะถ่ายคนเดียว ที่คนขับเรือเขาเดินเข้ามาทำไมก็ไม่รู้
Not boat driver.
ติ๊กตอกก็ติ๊กตอกเราคลิปก็คลิปเราถ่ายที่อยู่จะเดินเข้ามาอย่างนี้ไม่ได้
Bruh. That'd be so funny if he just walked in now. Shit. So cute.
ชื่ออะไร
Not boiled egg. That face switch. Not boiled egg. The way he looked him up and down. Shit.
เขาสวยไงไม่คือเขาเป็นคนสวยไม่ได้เห็น
I'm telling you, I want to see S be the daddy, but like, I feel like it would really work.
และหลังจากนี้เรื่อยๆมีแต่
I really do.
ไม่เครียด
Like S can be sassy and a daddy at the same time, for real.
ไม่เครียดไม่เครียดคือถ้าเครียดอะมองหน้าผมก็ได้อันนี้เครียดกว่าเดิม
Not even in the show. I literally just want daddy S. I don't know, bro. I think I'm going crazy. Yo, S is giving up. Look at him. He's like, why am I here? Oh my god, yeah, this. Not S crying. And then the selfie, bro. What a mess. The fact that that was the thing that actually happened in real life is crazy. I still can't get over that. Good. No, oh my god. Yo. Why are you looking at him as doing it as well? But what is happening? Shit.
잠깐만.
You really do. Yeah, change it to a different one.
เหนื่อยแล้วไม่เล่นกับคนอื่นเถอะ
ใครเปลี่ยนวะครับโอ้ตอนนี้อาบน้ำนะครับใช่ผมไม่สบายนี่อาบน้ำนะครับเดี๋ยวอาบให้
Oh. Yo, you're gonna walk away. How much is the actual age difference? Because I always thought Est was my age or older, and then I find out he's younger than me, so I was so confused. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure Est is younger than me, or he's my age. No, wait, I can't remember actually. How old is Est? Because I'm 2000, so is he older than me? I don't know. But William's definitely younger than me, so I'm confused. Actually, S might be like 2002 or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Not the eye. Third eye. Bro. Why is he doing this? What is wrong with him? William is crazy, I swear. Yeah, the hand thing. I think I've seen a clip of this. The hand. What is wrong with William though? For real. He crazy. He actually is insane. They're so cute.
โอเคข้ามไปเลย
No hier ist.
โอเค
Yeah, bro. Not him backing up there. That's crazy.
อ๋อเราเชียวเลือกเป็นอันไหนคะ
Nice the way he backs up. Like as soon as he sees S like face like that, he backs up straight away. That's so funny.
ดูคนนี้นะครับผม
What is he doing? Yeah, bro, Est. He's like, yeah, this is just normal. But also, this kid is crazy. What the heck? William, please. Go to bed. Nah, because what is wrong with him? You know what? In some kind of ways, he reminds me of Bam Bam in that one live where he could not stop moving around and he was just going crazy. Talking about shit with GOT7, you know, in that hotel room. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. He reminds me of that. Just in that video.
เด้งโดนมือ
ว้าที่ลงสีฟ้าเนี่ยเขามีความหมายว่าเขาชอบสีฟ้า
His face.
แต่มันจะหวานใช่ไหมไม่ได้แบบเพิ่มความอร่อย
ถ้ากินตอนหิวอะผมว่าอร่อยขึ้น
เทียนดับ
Bruh.
เอาใหม่ได้ไหมอ่ะ ไปเลยนะโอ้ยดับหมดแล้วว้ายอุ้ยขอโทษนะพี่กล้องแพงด้วย
Yeah, the fact that he's on the mic. He's so funny and cute. For real though. Look at him! William really is so adorable though. The fact that he's doing this shit. Yo, look at him. Looking at him. Nah, this is so cute. This is so adorable. For real. Adorable. Is there even a camera? Oh, there is a candle. I thought it had blown out by now. Y'all. He does find him cute. I feel like that's the best thing, right? He definitely does find William cute. I do wonder what would happen if William changed. Oh my god. I can't even lie. Who would want to be... Would you actually... I feel like I would want to be S, but then I would think, like, what would happen when they were all doing this promotion stuff? I'd be so lost. I'd be like him with that face, right? I'd be exactly him in with that face. Because I'd be so confused. I'd be so lost because they've obviously been together way longer than, like, William and Est as a group. So I feel like it'd be really interesting to see... how he like integrated. Obviously I've seen the behind the scenes of Tempo, I've seen all that, but I would love to see like how they even all got close, because I mean obviously they all had scenes with Est in that show, so I feel like they all had like one-on-one scenes. I feel like the only one who maybe didn't as much was Tui, because he obviously had way more scenes with like everybody else pretty much. Like I think he had more scenes with William and the girl he was with, like the partner he had, than like any one-on-one scenes technically, right? I feel like that's what my mind is saying anyway. I feel like he didn't have as many with S because he was more helping William, and then, you know, in the like Tame, you know what I mean. But yeah, I would say it's very interesting. Oh, geez. But it is really interesting because sometimes my mind tells me, I think I said it in a different video, but I think sometimes my mind tells me to say like nano instead of Lego, and then I'm looking at myself like, what? But I think it was because I was watching Girl from Nowhere, and I still am going to be watching that, but it's just like not happening right now. But yeah, I feel like that was just crazy. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm on about anymore. Let me just go. I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.